ब्रह्मा गुरु विष्णु गुरुदेव महेश्वरः गुरु साक्षात् परं ब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः। अज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मीलितं तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः। Friends, um, now out of 145 crore people, uh, old people are consisting a significant, a major, a significant portion of people. So it becomes very difficult for them due to various reasons. First is poverty. You see, in India, many people are there. They don't get enough nutrition, enough care, and nowadays it is privatized everywhere. So pension is there is no question of pension, particularly homeless. Okay, so and those people rich, their children are studying abroad, they are working abroad or in a distant place, even from Bihar to Mumbai. Okay, so they have their own justification, they have their own reasoning that due to, because they have to have a livelihood, and they cannot carry their old parents along with them. So this causes a very difficult one. We support less, so to that people feel helpless. People feel insecure. What to be done ahead? So once you do some work, God says that if you take one step towards me, then I will take 1000 steps towards you. So कर्म नहीं करके आपको फल नहीं मिल सकता है, तो आपने अच्छे कर्म करना पड़ेगा. Then only that will be a ray of hope. If you do a lot of things, you try to prove yourself now in social platforms at least, then there may be a way out. Somewhere some kind of help you may get. That's why you can find even in yoga like difficult subjects, many senior citizens are coming, 60 55 and above. They take learning from 10-15 years from Swami Ramdev. There are hundreds of institutions all around India, thousands of institutions. So naturally they take, and they now, because YouTube is so so lurching, so attractive, for that reason what they do, they usually with a purpose that they will at least get recognized. uh, that is very important. Money is a different thing, money also matters, but getting recognized, your own existence, the danger to your own existence. So for that reason people are trying to prove themselves. In crores of people, and in the Ross duty cycle, everybody is full of packages of work, from student to old people. Only those people who are neglected, they don't have much work, but they have to sustain themselves in health and as well as social support. So these health and social support are being controlled by God. So even though I have been following Bhagavad Gita since last 20 years, but I am not perfect. I am trying to get perfection, but I am doing a work, and all the time I cannot concentrate on remembering all the slokas. I remember a little, again I forget, like this. Mm, so anyhow, I am trying in between that some Bhagavad Gita slokas I will speak. But you see, it is very difficult. It's not that much easy. Interpretation of God. We cannot interpret a small subject. So the meaning, and when crores of people all over the world, they understand, and they admit, they have finalized, they have concluded that Gita is Bhagavad Gita is the word of God. Mm, when they have concluded, so naturally it bears a great significance in our lives. Um, so, interpreting this great subject with its true meaning and relevance is not an easy work, at least for people like us. Though those who are professional, they can do it better. But for us, at least I am trying to do it. Mm, so I will give you 5 to 6 slokas today. One sloka early in the morning we were reading about pranayam, about health. That is in 429 and 30. That is also, I think, it is relevant. Mm, mm. अपाने जुहति प्राणो प्राणापाने तथा परे प्राणापान गतिरुद्ध्वा प्राणायामो परायण अपरे नियताहार प्राणेन प्राणेषु जुहति सर्वे पेत यज्ञ विदो यज्ञ खेपित कर्मसो. So this sloka is very relevant and very useful for yoga people, because this gives a focus not only on how to do pranayam, but also the usefulness and the importance of pranayam uh, as far as yoga is related. Okay, and health and our future is related. So this is one of the slokas, 429 and 430. Two slokas combined together. Then comes 434. तद्विधि प्रणिपातेन परिप्रश्नेन सेवया उपादेक्षन्ति ते ज्ञान ज्ञानिनं तत्व दर्शनम. तद्विधि प्रणिपातेन. This sloka gives us a light how to find a guru, because only a spiritual guru, a spiritual teacher who has the knowledge of God, who has the knowledge of truth. Everybody is claiming to be a guru. I am also claiming, but not like that. Though you should know the truth. Okay, so you should be a spiritual practitioner. In addition to that, Tadvidhi with humble attitude. Your attitude should be humble to learn something, not simply inquiring. We most of the times, out of anxiety, out of anxious, out of curiosity, we ask questions that what is there, where is that place, knowledge, gaining knowledge, not like that. To learn something means to inhibit in our work. So that person who has the knowledge of truth and spirituality, if we ask him, if we request him with reverence, that please teach us, then he can teach us. Okay, this is chapter 434 number sloka. Then come to chapter 5, 7 number sloka. Here God Sri Krishna says about karma yogis. So karma yogi means those people who believe in work. Okay, work means duty. Okay, work means duty. As per Gita, whatever my knowledge is there. So duty means duty has to be sacred, means it you have to do the duty. You should not expect the result as per your stubbornness that I want this only. Okay, uh, as per ethics, this is not desirable. Okay. So karma yogi, who is called karma yogi? Karma yogi means those intellectuals who never expect the result but do their duty. They are karma yogis. Okay. So because of this great angle, technical meaning, or you can say the uh, perfect step towards doing the right kind of action, what happens? The person never expects the result but does his duty, and leaves the result on God. He knows that God is more powerful, so he has prescribed this. Don't expect the result but do your work. So then he is not entangled, that karma yogi is not entangled with the karmic results. Okay. Entangled means he is not associated. Okay. For that he becomes free. So, जैसे कि और एक उदाहरण, सिंपल उदाहरण में, दुखेशु उद्विग्न मना सुखेशु वैराग स्पृहा वितराग भय क्रोध स्थितज्ञ मुनि रुच्यते, ये थोड़ा सिंपल श्लोका है. दिस इज मोर सिंप्लीफाइड श्लोका, द सेम मीनिंग. सो दुख और सुख, हैप्पीनेस एंड ट्रेजेडी, और द सारोनेस, so equally if you treat dukhesu udvigna mana sukhesu vairaga spruha vitaraga bhaya krodho, इसको एंगर, लॉट्स, फियर. सो ये सबको when you treat all these things in equal mindedness, just with a simple mind, balanced mind, so that helps you. That person is known as स्थितज्ञ. तो ये सेम थिंग ये बोलते हैं इन कर्म योगी. मीन्स he doesn't expect the result, leaves the result on God, and for that reason his mind becomes balanced. तो ये जो balanced mind होता है, तो when the result comes, even that is not favorable to him, he is not entangled, उसी में उसको इफेक्ट नहीं होता है. दिस इज विश ऑफ द गॉड बोल के बोलता है. ये 5 नंबर 7, चैप्टर 5 7 नंबर श्लोक का कर्म योगी का ऊपर लिखे भगवान कृष्ण. योगो युक्त विशुद्धात्मा विजितात्मा जितेन्द्रिय सर्वभूतात्मा भूतात्मा कुर्वनापि न लिप्यते. योग युक्त विशुद्धात्मा विजितात्मा जितेन्द्रिय सर्वभूतात्मा भूतात्मा कुर्वनापि न लिप्यते. Okay, now we come to 5 number 12, 5 chapter 12 number श्लोका. युक्त कर्म फल त्यक्ता शांति माप्नोति नैष्ठिकम अयुक्त काम कारेण फले सक्त निबध्यते. Same thing, a different interpretation. So when you offer all the results to the God, the results of your activities, of your actions to the God, then you get everlasting peace. You don't get disturbed on the result of your actions. Okay. But when you are in selfish motive, you get affected by the result of the actions. You get entangled in the result of the actions, and that is not helpful to you. Okay. So that is not the due course of action. That is not the prescribed way to do things. That is what these two slokas are saying. Yukta karma phalatyukta santi mapnoti nashtikam ayukta kama karena phale sakta nividhyate. Okay, now 10 chapter 8 number sloka you come. Here Bhagavan Krishna, even though he told that he prescribed the way how we perform our work or duty, and he told us the karma yogis, those people who do as per my prescription, they are called karma yogis. Okay, again he wants to give a focus on his powers, and some of the chapters, many slokas he has focused on the his powers. But here is one sloka, chapter 10.8. Aham sarvasya prabhavo matah sarva pravartate iti matva bhajante mam buddha bhava samanvitah. अहम सर्वस्य प्रभवो मतः सर्व प्रवर्तते इति मत्वा भजन्ते माम बुद्धा भाव समन्वितः. So he tells that because I am the origin of everything, everything comes from me, proceeds from me. So those people, those intellectual people, those who know the truth, okay, they understand me, they worship me with a lot of respect and faith and devotion. Okay, so this sloka, aham sarvasya prabhavo matah sarva pravartate iti matva bhajante mam buddha bhava samanvitah. 10, chapter 10, 8 number sloka. Again he wants to speak about himself. In chapter 10, 20 number sloka. Ahamatma gudakesa sarvabhuta sayasthitah ahamadischa madhyascha bhutana manta evacha. I am sitting in the heart of all living entities. I am the beginning, middle and end of everything. This sloka means there is nothing beyond me. You cannot expect to carry out your actions, carry out your life, carry out the things without me. Only when you understand all these things, then your life becomes easy. When you follow me, only your life becomes easy. If you think that, yes, I am a body, I am a soul, I can do anything, so if you go in this way, then you may not succeed. Okay. So this is the thing, these 4 slokas I wanted to say, because a day is not wasted if a memory is made. So today is Sunday and I am sitting idle in my home, and it is better to remember something, because these slokas I cannot remember. I remember and I forget. Again I am telling तद्विधि प्रणिपातेन परिप्रश्नेन सेवया उपादेक्ष्यन्ति ते ज्ञान ज्ञानिनं तत्त्वदर्शनम्. यह आ गया चैप्टर 4:34. देन योगा युक्त विशुद्धात्मा विजितात्मा जितेन्द्रियः सर्वभूतात्मा भूतात्मा कुर्वनापि न लिप्यते. युक्त कर्म फलत्युक्ता शांति माप्नोति नष्टिकम अयुक्त काम कारेण फले सक्तो निविध्यते. अहम सर्वस्य प्रभवो मत सर्व प्रवर्तते इति मत्वा भजन्ते माम बुद्धा भाव समन्वितः. अहमात्मा गुडाकेश सर्वभूता सयस्थितः अहमादिश्च मध्यश्च भूताना मंत एव च. तो only when there are many things, even Indian people, they don't have knowledge of Bhagavad Gita, because this is such an ocean, you cannot interpret it. because interpretation and thereafter bhakti. And when bhakti becomes perfect, then you get connected with God. So there is a lot of way. सो नोइंग गॉड, इसलिए वो भगवान कृष्ण ने क्या बोले, फर्स्ट ही टोल्ड गुरु, गुरु का इंपोर्टेंस दिया जाता है हमारा इन आवर एपिक्स। तद्विधि प्रणिपातेन परिप्रश्नेन सेवया उपादेक्षन्ति ते ज्ञान ज्ञानिनं तत्व दर्शन। तो ये जो द ओशियन ऑफ नॉलेज, द ओशियन ऑफ ocean depth of philosophy, the ocean depth of spirituality. Okay, that is not that much easy. Always in this time to find out and proceed with. So always you have to find out a guru who can guide you properly and give you the proper knowledge. Okay, thank you. I think this is a relevant topic for you and you enjoy this. Om. 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 अज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मीलित येन तस्य श्रीगुरवे नमः। ओके, थैंक यू, नमस्ते, प्रणाम।